More opium news though. Akademiks, he was doing, actually this is with Uzi too. Akademiks found out information for Pink Tape. I think one of the little pieces of intel was Travis Scott is on it. Okay. I believe that track is produced by Benny X as well. He quote tweeted it on Twitter and said produced by, and then like did the little underline thing. So Benny X is everywhere, bro. Crazy. But I guess Uzi's been working on Dying forever, so it would make sense. But he was working with Brandon Finesse and more. But now Benny X is like the star. Him and Filthy are the stars of Working on Dying. But anyway, let's see what he said about Ken. Did he meet Lone too? Yeah, he speaks on meeting Ken and Lone.
Yo, such like,
and by the way, if you recall, at one point he didn't even know who Ken Carson was, even though he was paid when Yale first came out to promote it as Playboi Carti's first artist. So he was paid and still didn't know. So that means like his team definitely knew, or like whoever's running his page, which is okay if he doesn't run his page all the time. He probably still posts sometimes. It's just like me. But now that he and Cardi are cool and like they DM, he's kind of like got to tap in, or he's not going to get that precious info. He was literally on a whole lot of red. So he's got to tap in somehow.
Low memory. Somebody asked me afterwards to be like, did Ken Carson say anything to you? And I'm like, why would he say anything to me? Like on any time. They were like, yo, remember one time you were on Twitch and like people were spamming his name and you're like, who the fuck is he? And I'm like, shit, I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know who he was. But I'm not. He was good vibes. He was good vibes. I'm gonna tell you, Ken Carson to me, he came off very confident. Like,
I feel like if Ak knows who Yeet is, then he definitely knows who Ken Carson and like Destroy Lonely are, just because they're getting up there in the sales as well. Maybe not Ken Carson just yet, but definitely Destroy Lonely, which is crazy because Lone came out way after. But we need more numbers from Ken. He really needs to step up his game so he can get in the mainstream.
Very confident. He knew what the fuck he wanted to do. Like, you could tell, like, there was something kind of exuding from him to be like, yo, nigga, I'm gonna be that one. You get what I mean? Yo, I got such like,
I mean, no hate, but he got passed by the boy Destroy Lonely. So already, I feel like that's been a long time coming though. I feel like Lone's sound is just like a little bit more mainstream. But now that Lone kind of didn't have energy in the last project, Ken has a pocket to come back and surpass him. It might just keep going like this, but we'll see. I don't know. 29K is going to be hard for Ken to beat.
Low memory. Somebody asked me afterwards to be like, did Ken Carson say anything to you? And I'm like,
oh, next.
Destroy Lonely.
Here we go.
Super cool dude, but super laid back. You know what I mean? He's the guy who, like, I think would be everybody's friend. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is like, he just gives off good vibes.
I feel like he's like a Lucky type figure. Like everybody messes with him. He's kind of like chill, not too much, just not too much at all.
You could tell that, you know what I mean? Again, it's my first time.
Maybe also because when you are the star, you kind of let the numbers speak for you. So you don't even need to be acting out to get attention. Because like, yeah, it's like if you're Drake, you sell a mill, like you just walk in the building, you don't got to say a word and the girls are already like getting on their knees.
Meeting them and like, shit, even when like, everybody ranking on each other, like shit, me and him was in agreement a bunch of times. So he was a really cool dude. I kid you not. So first time meeting both of them was all good.
Damn. So Ak got a vlog with Uzi. It'd be interesting to see. I don't think I've ever seen like a vlog with Akademiks. And his first one, or one of the first ones, is going to be Uzi and Ken and Lone. Like, you stealing my swag, bro? Nah, I'm playing. Ak been doing this, so he can do whatever he wants. I low-key stole his swag, but still. Uzi, Ken, Lone. Damn. That's the GOATs right there. All you need now is like Cardi in that shit, Trav in that shit, and now you have all the GOATs of this newer generation, you know? You were supposed to drop the vlog today. Well, it'll come out. We'll react to it for sure. For sure. Any predictions for Cardi's set this coming Rolling Loud? What does that even mean? Like songs he's gonna play? A whole lot of Red? Maybe like one more new track? They gonna outsell everyone this year? Yeah, I mean, I really think this is the year that Trav, Uzi, Cardi, they're like top 3 in my book for like newer generation rappers. There might be a couple other ones that are on the street side, but like for internet side things, like they're really the top. They're like the OGs now. And then they've got artists underneath them, except for Uzi, which I keep saying he needs to do. He needs to get his own label so he can start getting that passive income from other people doing work. Now, he doesn't have to be in the studio all the time. And then those artists can like do the work and keep him relevant, whereas he doesn't have to do anything, just like Cardi. But yeah, I think they're really gonna be like, where is J. Cole? Drake is still top, but Drake is already talking to Yachty in that interview where he's kind of potentially retiring or like slowing down and moving into different spaces. And he's already a billionaire. So like, what does he have to prove anymore? Like, what else can you say in a song? Like, I'm richer than you. I'm better than you. I got more accolades than you. Like, what, you don't, once you don't have that chip on your shoulder anymore, it's kind of hard to stay motivated. Now he's just a gambling addict. But who else? J. Cole. I feel like J. Cole is doing one more album, The Fall Off. Who else? Kendrick Lamar. I cannot see him dropping an album for a while. He might be retired too. So really, Uzi, Trav, Cardi, maybe YoungBoy. Like there's like they're finally becoming the top rappers that are going to inspire the rest of them, or you know what I'm saying? Like influence everybody else. Sound wise, I don't know. Maybe not YoungBoy, but like the way he moves, I guess. I don't even know. I don't really know much about YoungBoy, but he's doing the collab tape with Cardi, so maybe that's something. The new big 3 is Trav, Uzi, Cardi. I mean, if we're talking like strictly numbers, like let's see something. I'm sure we can find it on Twitter. Top album sales. Let's do rap or hip hop 2022. Because this will give us who Mariah Carey is the top rapper. Well, then let's just do like, okay, so Lil Baby is in there too, but I don't really care for Lil Baby. I think he's like low key kind of mid. I've been saying that. Lil Durk is going to be in that conversation as well. I think Lil Durk's kind of mid, but again, that's like the street side of things. And technically Lil Durk sold more than YoungBoy. So if we're putting him in there, Durk definitely has to be there. And then we have to kick off YoungBoy. Lil Baby definitely has to be there. Just if we're talking numbers again, but I'm trying to see who else is doing numbers like them. Are those really the biggest rappers? It's giving me like fucking Korean. What is this? Future. But the thing is, Future's run was a while ago. Like I'm currently working on a Future video right now, and he had the like he might have had the best run in 2014 to 2016 ever by a rapper. Just like classic tape after classic tape. So I wouldn't even consider him like one of the top rap. I mean, he is, but and I think he'll continue to rap is what I'm saying. But he's like the OG's OG, like Thug too. Like they're the OG's OG. Wayne again is an OG. He's the OG of Drake. He literally had Drake signed to his label. And I didn't say Future is mid. Honestly, Future is one of my favorite rappers. Like he's top 3 for me all time. DS2, Beast Mode. What was the other one? 56 Nights. Yeah, those like Honest, like all those tapes I was in love with. And I was trying to like figure out the methods on how to get lean while I was in college. And it just wouldn't work. Got scammed a couple times. We all go through it, y'all. We all go through it. Lost a couple $100. My mom was like, why'd you send a money order? And I was like, oh no, it's for my fraternity. Like I had to pay dues somehow. But then in reality, it's because I sent it to some dude so that he would send me fucking lean through the mail. and then never got it. Again, this is college, y'all. This is years ago. Your boys learned. If Baby or Dirk collabs with Cardi, Bob won't say they're mid afterwards. Really? Because I literally was saying I don't want, like, I'll take a Cardi collab with Youngboy, but I was saying I don't necessarily want I wouldn't prefer the Youngboy collab tape. I would like, honestly, just a solo tape from Cardi. No hate.